Oh, pond renovation project over here. We decided to move our pond. We need this for propagation area. We're quickly outrunning how much room we have for propagation. It's a nice little shady area right here next to our greenhouse. So we decided to pull the pond out of the ground. We're going to make it a raised bed or something with it. But we needed some of this water, this good pond water that's already got everything in it that these fish like to live in. We have like, I think that thing is the 600 gallon, 1,000 gallons, something like that over there. It's on the other side of the property. And we needed to get some water over there. And we were thinking like, oh, how are we going to do it? 20 gallons at a time in those red buckets on the golf cart? And it was just going to be a disaster. So a few fittings and a couple of hoses later, and we've got a system. That's the pump that we were using to run this pond anyway. That was running the whole pump and biofilter and all that. So there's a couple of PVC pieces glued together that attach to a garden hose. Here's the first 20-foot section of garden hose attached to a 100-foot section of garden hose. And take you guys all the way over to see what we're doing. So this is all the way across to the other side of the farm. This is attached to another 100-foot section of garden hose.
Black raspberries.
Black raspberries. Here's a new boat bed we just put in. So we're following this. There's the new pavilion that we just built this year. All the way over to this hose, which is slowly but surely pumping it in the air.
And the water is turning the color of
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of color here. So once this is full, we're gonna start to catch fish and bring them over here and run this biofilter.
with Bonnie.
We had our friends Derek and Delaney over here yesterday. Me and Derek cleaned these rocks, got them ready. This was over there by the other filter. So our new aquaponics system is going to live over here.
And I caught those yesterday.
And what?
I
Yep,
still-
Jax went up on the roof and filled all the holes.
Yeah, no.
So we're gonna come out of here and we're gonna run over here. We've got some sun over here. These bananas are gonna come out. And we're gonna set up our NFT system right over in this area. We've got a little tower garden over there. I'm gonna figure out how to work that into the aquaponics system, and we're gonna get this really going properly. I don't trust the stuff that's normally used in these tower gardens. It's some chemical goo, and we're not all about that. So I'm gonna figure out how to do it naturally. And this is my natural system. This is the swirl filter. That's my pickup at the bottom. You'll notice it's got a little draw. It's just about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. It'll suck up any sediment that's down there, and this way we can pump it out right here into a bucket, take it and go fertilize plants with it. It's high test fertilizer. And it comes up here. The water will come in here in a circular pattern, and it goes down here. It allows the solids to drop before they pour into the biofilter, which is all lava rock. And lots of worms will be in there. Got a 1.5 inch pipe here. This is mock. This is doing nothing right now. It used to be an outflow, but it wasn't big enough. So we have 1.5 inch here. And I've got 3 inch right here for the bell siphon. That will go over top. And I mean, this is going to be longer. I'm going to make a deeper one. It's just not quite long enough, but it's going to flood and drain. That's the idea here, is get this to fill and exhaust, and fill and exhaust. And it will all flow straight out of there, which I still have to go get the fittings and attach them to there. And it's going to dump right to the pond, and everyone's going to be happy. So we're going after the aquaponics again. I'm going to do it. This seems to be the best way. We tried it under those trees over there, and I had a cover on it, and it just didn't work. Too many leaves fell. Too much stuff got in there. We had a big shade cloth over it, and it worked for a little while till a big branch came down, fell through it, and it just flooded it with weeds. So it's just nasty. So we did this under here, undercover, so we're completely protected. We'll be able to keep this pond really nice. And I'm psyched about this. This is finally going to happen the way I wanted it to. So we'll check in later. We just thought we'd show you our, I don't feel like working that hard method of moving water. Might take a while, but nothing but time. So we're gonna go catch some fish now.